Zhilei Zhang stepped into the ring with a calm confidence that only a seasoned warrior carries. Across from him stood Deontay Wilder, known for his frightening right hand and destructive knockout power. As the bell rang to begin the first round, Wilder came forward, bouncing on his feet, testing Zhang with light jabs to find his range. Zhang, in his usual southpaw stance, kept his guard tight, analyzing Wilder's rhythm and timing. Ow! Wilder launched a sudden right hand that whistled past Zhang's ear, and the Chinese heavyweight smiled slightly, acknowledging that he had narrowly avoided danger. Zhang started pushing forward with his jab, targeting Wilder's chest to break his balance. The crowd roared as Wilder attempted another straight right. But Zhang stepped back and countered with a crisp left hook to the body that echoed across the arena. That shot forced Wilder to adjust his guard lower, creating openings up top. Wilder continued moving, circling away to his left, looking for the angle to set up his signature right hand. Zhang kept applying slow, consistent pressure, cutting the ring off smartly. As the first round ended, it was clear Zhang was not intimidated by Wilder's power. The second round began with Zhang increasing his work rate. He began doubling his jab, flicking it at Wilder's head, and then following with a thudding left hand straight down the middle. Wilder was pushed back against the ropes briefly, and he covered up, absorbing a combination to his arms. Suddenly, Wilder exploded out with a sharp uppercut and left hook that grazed Zhang's chin. Zhang absorbed it without flinching, showing his iron chin to the crowd. He retaliated with a hard left to Wilder's ribs that made the American backpedal with a grimace. Wilder reset to the center and tried to jab to Zhang's body, but got caught with a short right hook on the inside. As the round ended, the commentators noted Zhang's composure and his ability to negate Wilder's power shots. In the third round, Wilder tried switching his approach. He moved faster on his feet, pumping his jab repeatedly to keep Zhang at bay. But Zhang remained patient, blocking most of Wilder's punches with his forearms. Then he timed Wilder perfectly with a looping left hook that landed flush on his jaw. Wilder staggered back a step. Sensing opportunity, Zhang charged forward, throwing heavy combinations, left uppercut, right hook, left straight, battering Wilder against the ropes. The crowd erupted, chanting Zhang's name as he unleashed that barrage, but the bell saved Wilder from an early finish. Round 4 started with Wilder visibly wary. He circled the ring, avoiding exchanges as Zhang stalked him with relentless pressure. Zhang began landing stiff jabs to Wilder's face, snapping his head back repeatedly. Wilder tried to launch a counter right hand, but Zhang slipped it smoothly and ripped a vicious left to the liver. Wilder winced in pain, his knees dipping momentarily. Zhang capitalized by stepping in with a right hook to the temple that shook Wilder to his core. Wilder held on, clinching desperately as the referee intervened to break them apart. The fifth round saw Zhang completely take control. He marched forward, cutting the ring off with each step. Wilder fired wild hooks in panic, but Zhang covered up effectively. Then countered with precision, short hooks, and thudding straights that battered Wilder's body and head. Halfway through the round, Zhang feinted a jab and threw a crushing left uppercut that snapped Wilder's head back violently. The crowd gasped as Wilder stumbled backwards, crashing into the ropes with glazed eyes. Zhang surged forward, unleashing a furious combination, left hook to the body. Left hook upstairs, right hook, another left straight. Wilder's guard was broken, his arms fell slightly, and Zhang's final left hook sent his head snapping sideways. Wilder desperately clinched again to survive, breathing heavily with blood now trickling from his nose. The referee broke them, giving Wilder a chance to reset, but Zhang was like a tank, walking him down with no fear of Wilder's famous knockout punch. The American crowd watched silently, stunned at how Zhang was nullifying Wilder's weapons with calm and relentless pressure. As the round ended, Wilder slumped into his corner, his team urgently icing his swollen face. In the sixth round, Wilder tried to change the momentum by coming out aggressively, throwing a barrage of jabs and wild hooks. One right hand landed partially on Zhang's temple, but Zhang absorbed it, smiling coldly as he stepped forward and punished Wilder with a brutal left to the ribs. Wilder's knees buckled again, Zhang unleashed a crushing combination. Right uppercut, left hook, right hook, left straight. Wilder stumbled, and Zhang pinned him to the ropes, pounding him with relentless shots until the referee warned Zhang to watch his punches to the back of the head. Wilder threw another desperate right hand that missed entirely, and Zhang countered with a monstrous left straight to the chin, sending Wilder crashing back against the ropes. The referee counted it as a knockdown since the ropes held him up. Wilder rose at 8, but his eyes were glassy. The referee asked him to walk forward, complied, but staggered sideways slightly. The fight resumed with Zhang sensing the end. He threw a quick jab to measure distance, then ripped a vicious left hook that landed flush on Wilder's jaw, followed by a brutal right hook to the temple. Wilder collapsed backwards onto the canvas, his legs folded awkwardly under him. The referee waved his arms to signal the fight was over as the arena erupted in wild cheers. Zhilei Zhang roared in victory, raising his hands high as his team jumped into the ring, celebrating their fighter's commanding performance. Wilder's team rushed to his aid, helping him sit up as he regained his senses. Zhang walked over, placing a respectful hand on Wilder's shoulder before returning to his corner to embrace his coaches. The commentators praised Zhang's performance as a tactical masterclass, neutralizing Wilder's explosive power with discipline, defense, body shots, and well-timed counters. They highlighted how Zhang's chin withstood Wilder's best punches while his precise combinations gradually broke down the Bronze Bomber's defenses. Replays showed Zhang's patience and timing, especially that final left hook right hook combination that finished the fight. Each punch landed cleanly and with devastating power, leaving no doubt about his dominance. The Chinese fans in the crowd waved flags and chanted his name as the ring announcer declared him winner by TKO in round 6. In the post-fight interview, Zhang thanked his team, his family, and his country for their support, stating that he knew if he stayed calm and stuck to the plan, he could beat anyone in the division. He dedicated the victory to his people back home, promising that this was only the beginning. Meanwhile, Wilder graciously accepted defeat, congratulating Zhang for an excellent performance. He admitted Zhang's size, defense, and accurate counters made the difference. And although he landed a few good shots, Zhang proved he had the heart and chin of a true champion. Wilder said he would take some time off to recover and think about his next move, but he remained proud of his career and grateful for his fans' support. As Zhang left the ring, the commentators reflected on his potential future fights against other top heavyweights. They noted that his combination of size, power, chin, and tactical discipline makes him a dangerous opponent for anyone in the division. This fight cemented Zhang's position as one of the most formidable heavyweights in boxing today. A man who not only brings knockout power, but also a calm, intelligent approach to dismantling even the most dangerous punchers in the sport. The arena continued to buzz with energy, fans discussing the stunning finish they had just witnessed as Zhang walked back to the locker room, his team surrounding him with pride and respect for the warrior, who delivered a statement victory under the bright lights of boxing's grandest stage.